Ah, what does
But
the
yeah, if you
Yak
spin
say?
if you spin Ellie fast enough, the flashlight ends up behind her, and I I can only tell you like why that makes no sense.
When you say spin her, you mean like hold the control stick in the same direction?
Yeah,
Hold both
I
sticks.
mean like the camera specifically.
Oh, okay. Oh, that ain't right.
Nothing about that
That
shit.
ain't that ain't that ain't how light sources work. All right, y'all. Oh shoot, I gotta show y'all some shit that Fifth found in the game because it's hilarious. It's not funny, but I want to show it.
I don't think we have it right now because we're in the past.
No, I'm not in the past.
I'm in the past.
Oh yeah, you're still in the cutscene. I asked you. I told you to tell
This
me
isn't the
when you're at.
cutscene.
That's not the majestic.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you can tilt it. Hold on. Yeah, you can tilt it in a certain way. Like it's very clearly like a lewd photo. But I do like the fact that that this is still popping in the apocalypse. They done found Polaroids, and as long as there is a way to film human beings, there
Yeah,
will always be porn.
I see.
Because like there are two things that humans are great at: sex and violence. Those are the two things that human beings will always find a way to like either improve upon or seek out. Like I
you know
did.
when you think about it, in ye olden days when they like had themselves painted naked,
What's your
that
favorite?
was like the ultimate like filter because they could make it look however the fuck they wanted.
Say that again.
Like, okay, in ye olden days when they were like getting themselves painted nude to send to somebody, like
Oh,
you
I
could
get
make it
it.
look like however you wanted.
Okay, so you
Like
mean they
so it was like
literally
multiple
having
filters.
paintings of themselves made
Yeah.
nude. If I'm not mistaken, Theodore Roosevelt did something similar to that. Like he kept having his presidential photograph, his presidential portrait redone to make himself look more and more rugged each time, or like to make himself look less fat. I don't remember which it was, but
Less
it's
fat.
anyway, y'all. Welcome back to the Last of Us Part Two. We
We're talking about the real important shit right now.
yeah, we're a good bunch here. I'm supposed to be telling this very embarrassing story because
Lena,
the young lady on
Jesse,
the phone asked me about it earlier because I sent her a meme. It's a meme of a drill sergeant checking a soldier's gun, like to make sure it was a clean rifle. And the caption says like how I be inspecting pussy before I eat it. And I sent it to her because I'm flirting with her because she's the only girl that talks to me right now, and that's how we do it on Broadway. What the fuck are you, Jackie Chan? Where old girl at? Oh shit! Oh shit! She sleep.
Yeah, that is how that usually works.
Damn, I know Ellie is beat up, but Ellie walking like that left knee is about to snap in half. I'll finish the story at the end of the cutscene. So, what's your favorite baseball team? Yeah, I heard it that
Hmm.
time.
She had a rough
How
night.
about those Red Sox?
I usually wear
Maybe
black
it's better
socks.
to keep water down.
you should have woken me up.
Oh, that's right. You ain't never been pregnant before.
Is she pregnant?
Are you falling asleep?
Yeah.
Because it sounded like you fell asleep,
Ooh,
and then you did that. Not you. And then you did that thing that you did because you ain't got your mask on. Mask on. Mask off.
I get why you came out here.
Gas on. Never nod
You gotta
off.
take her back. She needs real care and she's not gonna get that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what's weird to me is when Asians like live in America, are born in America, and they have like the most American
It's just
accents,
so dumb.
but they still look extremely Asian because they were
He's
born
out
to
here
two Asian
visiting.
parents.
yeah.
That's weird to me.
Maybe you could take.
It's weird to the senses.
Much
Like,
how like Africans do not sound like Africans when they're from America.
I mean, no, well, that's the thing. We're Black Americans, and they're
Yeah.
Asian Americans, and like technically speaking, we don't speak like Shosai or whatever the fuck. So like that's the only difference. Well, no, like the ones who talk like this right here, like
Where is
yeah,
that girl?
like which is weird because they speak still fucking
Oh, yeah, I
English
found Abby yet. I posted
as I
that
talk
video.
through the fucking cutscene. Can't never
I
take
mean,
black
there's
folks to the
subtitles.
movies.
You good with leaving Dina by herself?
Your orders.
Kiana, why do pregnant women throw up when they get
Tell me
pregnant?
we're leaving and
I'll just meet you up front.
It's your job to know. Like when I ask you, and I don't remember because I'm pretty sure I asked you something and you didn't give me the answer I wanted to hear, so I ignored it. Well, I mean, you went to college for this shit. Why? Like I'm supposed to be able to ask you everything, and you're supposed to just fucking know.
lock the door for us.
Wow, can you hear my voice right now? That's a, so y'all just throwing the fuck up because your hormones are different? Kind of.
Let's do it.
Non-gen.
Your map showed the
I'm doing something. Fuck.
Does anyone stay dry in this city?
And you wonder why you gonna get punched. This right here. This is why the cops be having to go to the trailer park all the goddamn time. I just want y'all to know that bright green spot right here. I thought that was a bug, and I shit you not. I was about to try to pull out my net to catch it. I'm dumb. I am just a dumb person. I'm a dumb man from dumb land.
Maybe you just been playing too much Animal Crossing.
That's how it is for every game, because I'm stupid. Like, I am clearly just dumb. You were born as a retard baby who likes hard ladies with big beards that say "arr matey." So the meme of the dude, like, you know, super duper inspecting the
I'm
gun.
hoping to find Tommy and
Yeah,
Victoria.
I told her I had a bad experience, and she was like, "What was the bad
Tell her
experience?"
you knew.
And
That's what you're.
I wasn't.
what I'm gonna say is, if you've ever wondered, okay, there's a couple. Okay, I'm gonna put this.
I don't think so. Nora said Abby's hiding out there.
When it
Tell
comes
you why they did it.
to the male-female dynamic,
Joel had
I think that like there are certain things that
advice.
men will experience females doing
What kind of falling out?
that will make them question where they stand
And they
with
disagreed
that
about
girl.
Some goods. Fight broke out.
Some of those things include
Guess they want to pay back.
burping without saying excuse me,
That's
farting,
for you.
like girls who fart in front of dudes, like, and they just like, even if they say excuse me, but if they're like, I gotta fart, and then they fart, like that dude, depending on what kind of guy he is, if he's normal,
Dina should be back in Jackson.
he's most likely gonna be like,
Good.
okay, the fuck was that? I mean, it was a fart, but the question is, what the fuck was that about? Gas escaping her butthole. So the dude will eventually start to wonder, like, okay, like, is there any respect between the two of us? Cause is there anything in here? There is. And then I come in here and fucking just immediately get attacked. Another thing is like saying that she got to go take a shit, like openly talking about like her menstrual cycle, stuff like that. Like those, like all of that stuff, which is stuff that either every woman goes through or every human goes through, will make a dude question whether or not like the girl likes him, or whether or not the girl respects him. Because and then the big thing is if she undresses in front of him. Now you might be thinking to yourself, "Oh man, no, that's great. Like if she'll do that." No. I ain't talking about like if she like gets naked in front of you before y'all like smash each other's goodie bits into oblivion. I'm talking about she's like, "Yeah, I gotta change this shirt," and then boop, pops the shirt off, titties out, and everything. Like she either doesn't see you as a threat, like he ain't gonna do shit, pussy ass nigga. Like, he ain't gonna do shit. Or even if you tried, she's gonna be like, no. Like, so she has no issue with letting you see her naked because she's not letting you go anywhere.
Okay.
So
Told you.
I would say the final, super final, like the last bit is like debatable
Jackson after us.
because sometimes it comes down to
What do you mean?
you know,
I mean,
hygiene or
their
just
people
personal issues.
in their city.
But if y'all are gonna,
We did.
Friends come to Jackson.
make the beast with two
Place
backs
isn't
because
like
I'm old as
Jackson.
fuck,
I mean, Joel and Tommy helped.
and
her when
she
got
don't
attacked.
like super duper
These
clean
people
up.
trying to kill
Like if
her
she
in
don't
the
take a
park.
full shower,
I mean, they shot you
like let's
on
be real,
sight.
as a guy who is
Yeah.
large and sometimes in charge, if we're going that route, like I got to, shut the fuck up. Like,
Gina been this sick.
Only a couple days.
so, like, if y'all about to do some stuff and, like,
Bunch of wolves.
she just kind of, like,
You've been impressed.
she is what Brandon Rogers called the PTA, pits, tits, ass. Uh, it's like, she only does that before she lets you, go down there. She either didn't give a fuck about letting this happen. Like, she was like, if he does, then good for me, because I'm not putting...
I just end up at a
Exact.
light, not cold.
Huh?
Yeah. Because
What?
when I was looking at it earlier, I was in the dark. I was like, is the picture like really that like clear? And it's
Oh, yeah, it's really
clear.
clear. Am I supposed to be in here?
That's a good question. I don't know.
And so, like, yeah, for me, it is the whole, like, basically, if, like, y'all still gonna be fucking, and, like, she was under the impression that you were definitely gonna eat that box, and she didn't necessarily prep for box eatery, meaning she didn't take, like, a full shower. Because, again, as a guy, man, you gotta scrub that sack. Like, you gotta get in there. You gotta wash the seam. You gotta clean. You gotta eat the lettuce. You gotta eat the
Follow this
lettuce.
list.
Tell me about the pregnancy.
And so I had that experience,
I'm sure.
and I think some of everybody that got me fired up might want to keep that tied up. So get up or get going right now. Ain't feeling right, feeling wrong right now. Hold up. Won't need you, won't lead you, won't eat you. Fish in the Pita. Yeah, it's some of that shit. I ain't tripping, I'm sliding in. Wait a minute. You two motherfuckers about to get set on fire. So, like, yeah, it's one of those things, and, like, that's why I say, like, I don't necessarily feel like it's a matter of, like, intent. I don't think, like, sometimes I don't think they're doing the shit on purpose. But, so this is something that this game does a lot, where they try to, like, be like, oh man, I overcorrected like a son of a bitch. Okay, you know what, bitch. I would feel so bad about setting somebody on fire.
Would you?
Man, especially if it was like napalm and they had to, like, live through being burned alive. Hell yeah. Because they're not going to stop yelling, like, anytime soon. Move in! Fuck. Wasting stuff. She didn't want, I mean, yeah. I guess that's one way to say it. Or you could say that I was really gung-ho about doing it, and I didn't really, like, I wasn't really too concerned, but neither was she. And when I tell, man, understand, like, if this was me, if I was in this boat, I would not want somebody to, I wouldn't want somebody telling a story. Like, yeah, I went to suck his dick, and he had, like, dick cheese and some more stuff. Motherfucking fat ass nip. Dick was smelling like motherfucking something, I don't know. Cottage cheese doesn't have a smell. Now, if he had cottage cheese in his dickhead, like, that was different. Okay, so how do I do this without getting without going through the fuckery? So, like, to answer your question, mysterious lady on the phone, who isn't the lady the story is about, uh, uh, I don't know if it was one of those like, yeah, here, go for it. Like one of those. It wasn't that. It wasn't. She was not eager for this experience. That is the best way I can word that. I've only seen her once, baby. So yeah.
We're under attack. It came from that direction.
I wasn't being smart. I'm just saying. Oh man.
We got company. Calm this into trespassers.
No, it's just, it was hot, and you know. Man, yeah, but it was hot that summer. Yeah, you gonna keep getting shot at.
Push it. All right. She's out. Take her.
Why would you just assume I have the one gun? And she's a big chick, so you know. Yeah, could have, didn't. Again, I don't. Oh fuck. The only part that I genuinely remember is the fact that like the next day I could not get it out of my beard.
I just watched someone's arm get blown
Yeah.
off.
Like, yeah. Again, like I am not trying to like. There's no amount of words I could use that would. Why are you so fucking determined to like assume everybody has bacterial vaginosis? That doesn't even. Or she just had she was a big girl with a coachy with a little man. Oh, like it did. Oh well, you know what? you know what? No, I'll take responsibility for that. It wasn't that bad at the time, but it definitely like. So I didn't like wash my face that like I didn't wash my beard that night, but definitely like the next morning, like
Found you.
fuck.
All out, huh?
If I was you, did you kill her? Like so, like I don't remember like standing outside, and I remember standing outside and the wind fucking blowing. God damn it! Like I hate this so much. Like, can I get like a fucking like I know that the game, bitch, fuck. Like the gunfights in this game like really do annoy the fuck out of me because sometimes I just want a fucking AK and I just want like a submachine gun to shoot a bunch of bullets at once because that feels good to do. And having these slow ass weapons is annoying. Fuck. I'm trying not to be frustrated. Like I'm really trying not to be frustrated. But this is irking the fuck out of my nerves. Missing shots like a son of a bitch.
You're lucky.
But yeah, again, like I am not trying to like make her like I wouldn't try to make her feel bad. I actually don't think I ever told her this story. Oh no, she's gonna be mad later, but mad as a motherfucker. But well, fuck, I'm supposed to, like it. Like I mean, the dude I was like, one of the homies I was there with knew, for sure. Like, oh god, what's that smell? Was that me? Did I burp that up? Is that like my penance for talking shit? I wasn't even talking shit. I was just telling the truth. No, it fucking smells like weed.
That's just a skunk.
Yeah, I know. Fuck you, weed ain't a bad smell. Weed smells terrible. Good weed smells terrible. Well, actually, it does. Like you just like getting high. Weed smells awful. Weed smells like a skunk. Like normal everyday like used to smoke it back in the 70s ass weed smells like skunk ass, and it's unpleasant.
Skunk ass.
Yes, I live in the fucking South. Like we have skunks here every fucking every goddamn winter. Like, and they have I been sprayed by a skunk? No, ma'am, I have not been sprayed by a skunk. But they don't.
The
Oh
smell of
my
skunk
gosh!
is like a
Oh my
mile.
gosh! You are so uneducated, you poor child. Fucking A. Skunks stink all the time. They do not have to spray for you to smell the smell that comes out when they spray. I am not. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Okay, they smell like burning rubber or marijuana. Skunks are okay. You know what loud smells like. You know how potent loud is. That's what skunk is like. Skunk, you will smell. You a motherfucking lie. Okay, skunk smells. Person punched fist.
Best meat face.
Probably my nutsack. Skunks smell really bad. And so does weed. Why is it that every fucking person who smokes weed have always been like, yeah, weed smells like a skunk. Like good weed is like smells like a skunk. Meanwhile, I used to smoke a couple years ago with my shitty ass boyfriend ass, and like I don't even smoke anymore. It's like, no, weed doesn't smell like a skunk. Who's never fucking smelled a skunk? Why are you so goddamn like gung ho to fight me on this? It's not. It smells like a skunk. The skunk stinks. Skunks fucking smell awful. And yes, you don't have to be close to one to smell.
Again, because the smell goes up for up to a mile.
Oh, you argue with my nuts then, cause
Bunch of comics.
Skunks
and
smell.
them bad boys is wet.
For people who
Cause it's hot.
this stuff. Like you, basically.
And to answer your question, no, you do not have to be close to a skunk to smell it. Like you can be like several feet away. So like every winter, like we'll go like I have it like we have window units like in the AC. So that means anything outside, I will smell. So if the people who live in the apartment like behind me, or like next to us, if somebody's outside smoking a blunt, I'm gonna smell their weed. It's gonna come in through my AC unit. Like I'm gonna fucking smell it. If a skunk happens to like walk past, where am I going? If a skunk happens to walk past, it's gonna waft in through my AC unit because he has to walk right underneath my AC unit to walk past. Like that's what it's gonna be. The shit smells awful. It seems like you're gonna have to.
A lot of ideas.
Okay, you don't think weed smells bad. I understand. Okay, here's the thing. Apparently, the dude you was fucking apparently like really liked weed. There's a good chance he was buying strains mixed with like blueberries and apricots and duck pussy. I don't know.
Duck pussy.
Like I don't fucking know. Like I do know they make weed that doesn't smell like shit anymore. But regular old, I'm a veteran and been smoking since like the early 90s because some of us were not born before then.
Like you just want to get high.
Like if you just want to get high, that weed smells like skunk ass. Which is not fair to say skunk ass. It just smells like skunk.
Up here.
Because
like the glands of the skunk.
well, no, that's the thing. No, it's just the skunk itself stinks. Like the animal itself does not have to spray anything to smell bad. And here's something that you're not gonna want to hear, but it's the truth. If you tried to eat a skunk for one reason or another, one, you gotta kill it. And it's gonna spray in the process of doing that unless you shoot it from far off. Secondly, in the process of doing all, like when you do try to eat it, the meat will taste like the skunk smells. So, cause people who have eaten it have described what it's like eating a fucking skunk. That's all I can tell you about it.
Oh.
Look at this mess.
Look at this mess. Look how wet my hair is. God, I'm beautiful.
It's right next to that
I
food
mean,
store.
his hair looks like a badly textured mug.
Probably has the same info.
The fact that they keep pulling this paper map out in the rain after like having swam through like 8 miles of shit always baffles me that that fucking map is still
Looks like we're swimming.
usable.
Looks
Ale,
like we're
ale,
swimming.
umboe. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna get out this water. And then we're gonna the next episode we're gonna talk about the goddamn Lion King. And I'm finna make some of you some bitches mad than two ugly motherfuckers trying to get laid at the club. I swear.
Why are they mad?
Why? Cause they ugly and they trying to get some pussy. And they can't cause they ugly.
I mean, they can just be upset. They don't have to be mad about it.
Well, no, you go from upset to mad when you consistently get rejected. Boy, I didn't know what the hell that was. Move with your ass.
I appreciate that the moss like moves when you swim through it.
I can't help but accept how beautiful this game is. I don't have a PS4 Pro. I'm not playing this game in 4K. Mostly because I'm not an asshole who thinks that shit matters. Why do you have to be an asshole just because you think the quality matters? Well, like, it doesn't, but like the fact that you're like, you know, that so many people are very snarky and pissy about, you know, I need the highest quality, I need to see all the pixels. Like, no the fuck you don't.
Okay.
Oh no, we're going in here in the next episode, which is gonna start soon. That's it. Lady, if you to really understand that story I was talking about earlier, look up the song "Fish and a Pita." It's FISHINAPITA by Tech the Number 9, TECHN9NE. It is the shit. It's a good fucking song, but it explains what Fish and the Pita is, and I'm pretty sure y'all understand what Fish and the Pita is. It's it's definitely one of those things that like it's an issue that afflicts like the plus size demographic when it comes to ladies, but it's a issue, and like I said, it's definitely like I'd say like it's the female equivalent of like musty balls. So have fun with that as you will. I feel like I did a really good job of not divulging who the fuck I was talking about. And yeah, I never told her ever. I think I might have. I got a spite, like, but I don't remember doing so because like that's not who I am. Because I actually cared about that girl. I still care about that girl. It's just that you know she doesn't feel the same way. Yeah, nigga, I ain't finna motherfucking just stop caring about her like suddenly just because she's a cunt. Like most women I know are cunts. Like the fuck, that's just my experience with females. They all suck, huh? You have cunt-like qualities. Yes, you do. You literally yelled at me like an hour ago because I contacted your sister because your goofy ass is trying to cut yourself. You yelled. You yelled. I don't know. I don't care if you were surprised or whatever, but you yelled at me. Which is yelling, motherfucker. It is. Raising your voice and yelling the same goddamn thing. If I'm not having a problem hearing you and you get loud, that's yelling at me. Fuck. Like, comment, and subscribe, and try to be good to each other. We out of here, y'all. Peace. Fuck, I'm wet.